Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're hovering above Microtech. We just got done doing a plushie mission, which is our own homemade mission where we are buying a plushie to put in the ship.
Highly critical,
Very
highly
important,
dangerous.
very important mission. But for now, what the next plan is we're gonna go visit Pirateville and scope that out. So let's get this set to
I think you should
maps.
title the video "How We Died at Grim Hex," because I
Oh,
feel like that's what's going to happen. I'm just not sure
oh,
which of the things is going to happen.
Oh, it definitely is going to happen. That's where we're going to fly to Lorville first and drop our important things off, like the ship and the guns and things that we don't want to lose. And then um, we'll put on some pirate gear and then fly to that place in the Cuddy Black.
Maybe they'll have cool stuff we want to buy there. I haven't seen what they've got at the shops since the last update.
That'll be interesting. Maybe they'll have the guns we care about.
They used to have some of the Inquisitor armor, not
Good.
all of it, and
Oh
not
yeah.
all the colors, but they used to have some of it.
Well, that's cool. Makes sense because that's where the baddies probably got it that we're killing. But
Why does the Inquisitor armor have to be associated with the baddies just
I,
because it looks cool?
I don't know. It's like super cool.
Yeah, it's not like bulky. Yeah, I like the articulation of the fingers. Like when you go to take a drink on the bottle, like just the way that the armor overlays the undersuits and everything. It's just really well done. It doesn't have to be for baddies only, okay, folks?
It doesn't. I agree. Like they just need to change that and make it available. Somebody needs to start selling it somewhere. Does motivate me to go get more baddies though, so I can get it, but it gets kind of tedious carrying all their corpses around.
You need to get somebody set up with a merchant man and a supplier, and you can just fly around the galaxy as an independent supplier of Inquisitor armor. Probably make a fucking killing. Pardon my French.
Seriously, right?
Bleep that out.
Yeah. Can't bleep that out, so don't say it. This is live recording.
Oh no. Um, yeah, it would probably make a killing.
Oh man, I sat on my plushie and now it moved funny. Uh-oh.
Now, see, the real question is why did you sit on your plushie?
Well, it was on the backboard thing. You had to have seen it to know what I'm talking about, but it kicked it over a bit. Luckily, it didn't kick it outside. To fly back to Microtech to get a whatever this thing is, snowboard penguin. Like a
Pico?
is that what it's called? It has
His
a
name is
name.
Pico.
it
It's
has a
Pico the penguin,
it has a name.
and he is
Nice.
the Microtech mascot.
Oh, he is
When he was
okay. I'm not dissing it,
when he
Microtech.
first got when Microtech first launched, like people went nuts. There's people were taking pictures with them snowboarding down hills and taking them to different like landmark areas and taking pictures with them. There is actually a secret Christmas cave underneath Microtech,
Of course there
and
is.
if you go down there, there's a little campfire and some Christmas trees and a bunch of Pico penguins, and yeah,
Hmm.
it's one of the Easter eggs in the game world. Just like there's a Benny Henge, so like Stonehenge, but instead of being made of stones, it's made of the Benny's Noodles vending machines.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on an asteroid out in the middle of one of the asteroid fields. Like it's a real pain in the to find. See, I believed myself that time.
Good job.
Um, thanks.
But you can
Hmm?
you got to go find it and then you can get. That's funny.
So you got to find this Benny Henge, and at one point that's how you got one of the masks. I think
Uh,
it's the scarecrow looking one, just the the bag on your head
yeah.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the one that you got for that one, but you had to go out there and then you take a screenshot with it, and then you got or hang out for 5 minutes and it registers that you were there. But there's a bunch of weird little stuff in the game, and this is just in the one system. So I'd love to see, what we find in the future when they have multiple systems, and there's maybe been a couple of different, teams working on different stuff, and like different devs maybe sneak something
And like
in, and
yeah, some seriously cool stuff to explore and find and that'd be fun. it it's just fun to be able to, get your ship all rigged out and go trucking around, seeing some stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Same. They did the same thing in like Kerbal Space Program. There's different stuff that's like, you know, kind of hard to get to, but once you get there, it's really fun to find. Same idea with like the Benny Henge and the secret Christmas cave, and
I think it's cool. And it's just getting better and better. I
I
was
just
about,
think this is one system, right? All of the fun that we've had, all the fun that
hmm
I've had all over the last several years has all just been in this one system. And they're going to add pyro, and that's going to double the amount of systems that we have. And then we don't know what the plan is for launch anymore. Like, I think they had a number at one time, and I don't want to say it because I don't think they're going to hold to it. Um, but they wanted to have like 100 or 120 systems in the game eventually, not at launch, but in the long run, right?
hmm
I just imagine the depth of this game across that many systems when they finally figure out the server meshing and everything, so you're not limited to like 100 people per server, but it's just, whoever you're near, right? You transition
Geez,
from,
if you
yeah, it's going to
if
be
you had
crazy.
that much space though, you could go a long time without running into anybody, which would be really like space.
Well, and some of those are Vandul systems. Some of those are contested systems.
hmm
They're not all human systems. There's what, two or three different alien races.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and just when they launch, we might not have access to go into those alien systems. Like that might be something that, like some MMOs do that kind of stuff. They'll have like world events, and then after the world event, you unlock a new area, and maybe now we did this big battle or whatever, and we unlocked this frontier zone that used to be controlled by the Vandal, and it unlocked 10 new planets or something.
Well, and that's
Um,
the whole thing, kind of like Eve Online, having giant, massive battles with
it will
everybody
never
real.
compete with the Eve Online battle. That was nuts.
That's
We'll never
true.
probably get that big, but I don't want to get that big because time dilation's not going to work in this game.
Well, even if you had a couple hundred people fighting each other, it'd be pretty massive.
Dude, just getting like 25 on 25 battles set up and done in this game can be really incredible, but it can take I mean, imagine how many glitches just you and I experience, right?
Exactly.
And it,
Well,
it doubles with every single person that you add. So when you try and get a group of 25 people all set up, pointed in the same direction, wearing the same color armor, ready to fight, like that takes time.
it does.
Hopefully
Well,
that'll
in
get easier in the
coordination,
future.
and you got to
Hmm.
coordinate the equipment. How many medical Ursas do we have? How many troop transports? How many air to ground missile shit, trucks? And then who's going to carry them all?
People
Pile
have to
the
be
troops
patient.
in. You're talking
They
about
have to be willing to.
logistics. You're going to have a field commander to tell everybody what's going on, or it's just chaos. It's like real life. Too much real
Yeah,
life
we've
almost.
we've done that stuff. Like, when the servers first pushed to 50, and then when the first servers first pushed to 100, we got because if you get enough people in your group, right? Like it'll spawn a new server just for you.
hmm Exactly.
But once we have all those systems in play and like you can move around and like there'll be the known wormholes and gates between systems, and then there'll be the temporary or pirate point jumps between systems. Like there's just so much potential. And honestly, that's this game's Achilles heel is there's so much that they could develop, that they can develop, so much that they can do that
It's,
they keep scope creeping.
it's holding them back a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because they keep adding in new required feature sets and that makes this other thing that we did like 6 months ago. Now we got to rework that so they're compatible and
hmm
um yeah, yeah. And I personally wouldn't know where to draw the line, so I can't tell them how to do that job and decide which features should go into a future update and which ones should be core to the launch of the game. Because it would be centered around personally what I like about the game, and it wouldn't be fair. So I understand how
I
difficult of a decision it is, but I really wish that they would make that decision.
just get it done already. Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple. Just put a
I,
line. Just
I'm just
draw a
getting
line.
enjoy it for what it is, wherever it is, whenever it is. Because I like the fact that I parked a hover bike in the back of the Cutlass today. So I'm pretty
And
easy.
it's still there.
It's still there and it didn't blow up.
And if you were really careful, you could probably drive it into Grim Hex.
Like into the station.
Yeah. You could drive the bike's little. You could drive that thing
Could
into Microtech.
get it
People
into
have
the
gotten
elevator.
the stupid golf carts into Microtech, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
The golf carts usually get stuck on the stairs, but the hover bike shouldn't suffer.
Except for I was trying to get it over to the Cutlass and it just went loopy on me and dumped me off of it. And then I got hurt and then it was hovering on the ceiling. Just out of randomly nowhere. I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess it's gonna do this now. Luckily I was able to get back on it and calm it down, but I was like, do I want to get on it? It just took 5 points of health from me. Seriously.
Well, remember when I said getting those hover bikes into vehicles can be tricky? Like, I
Yeah,
wasn't kidding.
no, and I was paranoid about it the whole time, but I wasn't even near the ship. I just pulled it out of the where I had it parked in the
That's even worse.
one of those side bays, and that's when it flipped out. I was like, oh, okay, do this now. I thought I was gonna blow up the whole time.
Well, it is one of the fastest vehicles, so.
It is super fast. It does not stop on a dime.
As I have learned to my detriment.
Yes. That was a interesting time. Actually, I haven't seen very many people today.
There were
I,
only 38 people on this server when I joined you.
ah, I like
Like,
the.
pretty much,
Go ahead.
I would say pretty much everybody I think that has access to PTU, or a good portion of them, I would bet, are on the PTU shards.
Mm, trying to help out with that.
Yeah, or most of them are, just trying to get ahead, like figure out what the new rules are so that when it goes to live, they're not like fumbling around. Because it's a separate character than the live, so you can go over there and you can lose all your money and blow up all your stuff, and it doesn't matter on the live server.
Mm. Makes sense.
And of course, that is yes, in a dedicated effort to try and help development. And I think your shields is one of your keybinds because it's gone from 15 across all, except for the rear. Now it's down to 10 across all and 70 on the rear.
I'm doing
So
something. Yeah.
yeah, something that you're hitting is slowly moving them toward the back, one click at a time.
I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Warning.
Yeah, and it would reset anytime I think that the shields or the ship maybe is fully stored, or definitely if it gets reclaimed. But if this progresses, you're gonna end up with 0 shields and everywhere except for the rear.
I will always be
Shields are up,
running.
but only in the butt. Must protect the butt.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
Why?
A little hostile.
That was a little rough landing there.
But we're walking away, so it was a good one. And you came down butt first, and the butt is well protected as discussed, so.
Yeah, that was pretty hard. my lights on. Now I'm like curious. What do I keep hitting? I'll look it up later. We don't have time to goof around. I'm not even sure I can still see you. Oh, there you are. Phew. Oh, it just twitched out.
I'm not the only one. That desync issue. Like every time we get on that elevator, you look like you're.
It's doing the funky chicken, right?
That's
Really-
one way to describe
really
it.
fast. Okay, you go store your stuff. I will put the
I can do
ship
that right
away,
here.
get the other ship away, and then I'm gonna go stow my stuff and get something I don't care about on.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Drop the sniper ammo. What do we have on us? Just a tractor beam
Oh
and
crap.
some ammo for the
Please
weapons
visit us again.
I'm wearing.
Oh
Goodbye.
crap. Okay, hold on. Ship's not registering. Probably because I hit its tail. Try moving it forward. Are we really that close? No. Maybe I should dump my gear off before I'm floating around.
Oh god, I'm all set up except for maybe a med pen, but I'm sure we can grab a couple of the first guys we shoot.
I have some I can give to you too. In storage.
Worried about it.
I have a lot of that collected already.
5 golden tickets. Jiminy Christmas.
Engines on.
I got a bunch of those too now.
It seemed like it was exciting until you realized that they were just littering them everywhere, and it was just a ploy for people to buy the stupid ship.
Landing complete.
It wasn't like there's
Engines on.
there's just nothing limited edition about it.
Let's see. Dang it. Okay.
At that point, I think they should honestly just put it in the damn store, make it available to everybody, right? Don't tie it up with this stupid ticket.
I gotta try and take off.
I have collected a lot of useless clothing in this game. I never dress as a civilian. I have leather jackets, I have leather gloves, I have a whole crap ton of boots.
A bunch of stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Engines on. Takeoff complete.
I have some stolen security uniforms. Like 4 leather jackets in here. Like what?
Nice.
No, those are kind of cool, right? I get those at each one of the Invictus weeks.
Those are cool.
But I mean, I never wear them.
I know, like, when are you gonna wear that stuff? When I was over at Arc Corp and Crusader had a whole bunch of like, this is the fashion of the day store, and it's all, you know, neato looking. And I'm like, I'm never gonna wear that stuff.
Every once in a while, I find an excuse. Like there's a suit that I actually like that's in this game. So every once in a while, I'll put on the suit and wander around, or I'll wear I've got a military uniform that I'll wear sometimes on Invictus Week
Just
when I
nice.
go down to buy my next leather jacket.
Nice.
But that's like the only time I put on any of these stupid clothes. The rest of the time I'm in full like flight gear and armor. Oh, that's one of the other changes that might be coming with 4.0. There's no more flying in like heavy armor specifically, and potentially even medium and light armor. No joke, you'll have to be in a flight suit to fly one, especially any of the single seat fighters.
Well, it makes sense in those maybe, but not in big ships.
Well, that's we're not sure where that breaking point's going to be. Like maybe in the larger ships like this, you could get away with light or medium armor, but like, yeah, the fighters, it's out. At some point, they're going to be bringing in, and again, this is probably not at the launch of 4.0, but it's one of the things that'll probably happen in 4.0. But they could start doing the hygiene thing. Like with Reputation, you go into one of these places to sell your your minables or whatever, and you're in your scuffed up dirty battle armor, you just got out of the mining ship, and you'll get a lower price than if you go in and take one of the showers, put on one of the business suits, and go in. Like that's something that they want to incorporate. That's probably
Welcome
not
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
going to be in the
system.
first part of 4.0 though.
Say, I hope they don't do that very soon. No. Crap, I can't
Please visit us
store the
again.
ship, so we're gonna have to take
Goodbye.
this ship. And we're gonna get blown up, so probably should pull the plushies off.
Well, you're definitely going to want to figure out how to balance your shields.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Maybe that's why it's freaking out. My med truck is like goofing up back here. No, don't do that. Oh. Sometimes when you push the F for the back of the medical Ursa, it goes up. It's really unpleasant when it does that. When the door's down.
Ooh, yeah.
On the medical Ursa.
Yeah. That could be problematic. Well, at least this beanbag is kind of comfortable.
It's nice, right? I like it.
Onyx Racing Industries. Enjoy the run.
It totally, absorbs and surrounds the area of my backpack without any graphical glitches whatsoever.
Right. The guns are snugged into it. Nice and
Yeah, it's
snug.
perfect.
It's
Perfect.
It's awesome. No. Sometimes when you get out of the Ursa, it just keeps moving forward.
System off.
Okay. How do I want to do the plushies?
I'd say put them into storage. I wouldn't leave them laying around in the hangar. They might get blown around or something, or who knows. Not like they're hard to get and replace, but
Yeah, but I mean, these ones are mine, so we're gonna go get blown up. I just wanted to use the cutlass for that reason, but can't dock this ship, so might as well. This game has some pretty exciting moments. Almost unbearable. I'm gonna call this thing Snow Cone. That's your new name, Snow Cone. Almost done. You gonna stay in all your white armor?
Yeah. This is my cheap set.
Ah, cool. See if it throws me on the ground again.
Mm,
Didn't. That's good. Almost done.
I'm in no rush, man. I did all my stuff I needed. Well, I didn't do all my chores, but I did all my stuff outside the house I needed to do today. So I'm just chilling.
That's good.
Just chilling. Pupper's almost asleep under the desk.
I got like 800 med pens here. Do you want one?
No, I'll find some when we get down there.
Okay.
We should be able to. I've got a med gun. I just don't have the pen. So I'm good.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Okay, almost. Let's see, did I get everything? I need some ammo. Even my guy's not looking at his watch. Like, geez, take forever, dude. C54. C54. That works for me. Okay, cool. Ready?
Yar.
Yar. I wanted to take my pirate ship to the pirate place. Darn it.
Well, if we get blown up, you still might have the opportunity.
Yeah, seriously. If we get blown up, I'm going to be starting back in Lorville. I think. I think I've got plenty of quantum fuel because I can't reload. I can't even fill up the fuel right now. Thing's all tweaked out.
That's not a good sign.
Well, it does that if it doesn't register you as landed in the thing. Like it won't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I got plenty. Oh yeah, shields. I was gonna try and mess with them. Give me 1 second. Let me see what button am I pushing. Shield power. 6. F6. F5. I'm not hitting F6 ever. Okay, well, that answers that question. So I should be able to hit F6.
Yeah, they're still balanced towards the rear.
Hmm. Well, that didn't work. Well, I don't know. I can't figure it out, so let's just go.
Engines are on.
Roger that. That's one way to reset them. Get blowed up.
That's right. That's the plan.
And we're gonna get over there. It's gonna be super boring. Nobody's even gonna be there.
I know there won't be anything going
Takeoff
on.
complete. Landing gear raised.
I might have figured it out. we go. Well, right, left, back. Uh, so there's a shield thing over here. It's got 70 on the back,
Mm-hmm.
10 and 10 and 10 on the other ones.
That's what I'm seeing. Yep.
It's got an F and R left and a back. That's just showing the location on the ship, but why won't it let me alter it by clicking on it?
There should be a center button as well in the keybinds, but it's not. It's just not letting me affect any control over the shields. It could also be because I have the stupid co-pilot seat turned on. So let me turn
I know
off.
what's going on. I figured it out.
Hmm.
Okay. I know what's happening. When I'm starting and stopping the recording, I'm pushing number 2 as a keybind, but that sets my shield. It makes my shield go down.
Hmm.
So see how it's changing all to the front right now?